Donald Trump is pretending as if he cares about public safety in Washington, D.C. I have a message for him and the American people. The biggest crime scene that hurts everyday Americans in Washington, D.C. right now is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's the crime scene that we need to clean up on behalf of you and the American people. Situation just as bad in the House of Representatives. This is no longer the party of John McCain. It's not the party of Mitt Romney, not the party of Bob Dole. Many of us in the delegation, we served with Speaker John Boehner, Speaker Paul Ryan. They were deeply conservative men, disagreed with them on a whole host of issues. But it's not the party of those individuals. They also cared about the institution. They cared about the American way of life. They cared about our democracy, disagreed with them on a whole host of issues. But it's not the party of John McCain, John Boehner, or Paul Ryan. It's the party of Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, Jim Jordan, and Mary Miller. I mean, who knew I would miss John Boehner and Paul Ryan so much? But this group of people, acting like nothing more than a reckless rubber stamp in the House and in the Senate for Donald Trump's extreme agenda. Our view as Democrats is very different. We don't work for Donald Trump. We don't work for J.D. Vance. We don't work for Elon Musk. We don't work for billionaire donors. We work for all of you, the American people. And that is what will continue to drive us as we move forward. Big difference between who we are as Democrats and what the other side, the extremists, the MAGA extremists, represent. We want to move America forward. They're trying to turn back the clock. We want to bring people together. They are tearing America apart. We believe in truth and reconciliation. They want to cancel our history. We fight for the people, they fight for the privileged few. We believe in unions and the right to collectively bargain. They want to destroy our freedom to negotiate. But here's a newsflash, straight out of Congress. Democrats will stand with organized labor today. Democrats will stand with organized labor tomorrow. Democrats will stand with organized labor forever. We are the party of organized labor. Your values are our values, and our values are your values. And no one has done more to bring to life the American dream than our partners in organized labor. We stand with you now and forever. That's who we are as Democrats, the party of everyday Americans, of hardworking American taxpayers. We believe that hard work should be rewarded, that everyone should be able to make a living wage, and certainly that the minimum wage, $7.25 an hour in America, is unacceptable and needs to be raised. And that will be one of the first things we do. We believe as Democrats in this country, the wealthiest country in the history of the world, that no child should ever go hungry in the United States of America. Not a single child in Illinois or anywhere else here in this country. And we, of course, believe in a woman's freedom to make her own reproductive health care decisions at all times. Thank you, Governor Pritzker, for protecting it here in the land of Lincoln. And of course, as Democrats, we recognize that America, most importantly, is too expensive, that far too many people are struggling to live paycheck to paycheck, barely can survive, impossible for so many people to thrive. Donald Trump promised that they would lower costs, in fact, on day one. But here in America, costs haven't gone down, costs have gone up. Inflation is on the way up. Job creation is coming down. They have failed to keep their core promise of making life more affordable for the American people while they enrich their billionaire donors. As Democrats, we understand that it's time to build an affordable economy. We have to lower the high cost of living in the United States of America, and we need to do it now. We also recognize that we have to fix our broken healthcare system, make sure that everyone has access to high-quality, affordable healthcare whenever and wherever you need it. And yes, as Democrats, we're going to focus on cleaning up corruption in Washington, D.C., and make sure we deliver a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Clean up corruption in Washington, D.C., which is hurting everyday Americans. As Democrats, we believe in rewarding hard work, that when you work hard and play by the rules, you should be able to live a comfortable life, live the good life. Can I break that down for you? Good paying job, good housing, good health care, a good education for your children, and a good retirement. Live the good life. Good housing, good paying job, good health care, good education for your children, and a good retirement, which means as Democrats, we're going to continue to stand up and make clear to our Republican colleagues, keep your hands off the Social Security and the Medicare of the American people. Those aren't entitlement programs. Those are earned benefits. You work hard for those benefits. You deserve those benefits. You've earned those benefits, and we're going to protect those benefits. Hands off. Hands off today, hands off tomorrow, hands off this week, hands off next week, hands off this month, hands off next month, hands off this year, hands off next year. Keep your hands off of Social Security and Medicare always and forever. That's the Democratic Party position. I approve that message.
Representative Hakeem Jeffries delivered a pointed message, accusing Donald Trump of pretending to care about public safety while ignoring what he called the real crime scene in Washington, the White House itself. He argued that corruption at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is harming everyday Americans and must be cleaned up. Jeffries also criticized the current Republican Party, saying it has strayed far from leaders like John McCain, Paul Ryan, and John Boehner, who, despite political differences, cared about the institution of government, democracy, and the American way of life. In his view, the GOP is now dominated by extreme figures such as Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, Jim Jordan, and Mary Miller, serving as a reckless rubber stamp for Trump's agenda. By contrast, Jeffries described Democrats as working for the American people, not for Trump, wealthy donors, or corporate elites. He emphasized that Democrats seek to move the country forward, unite its people, fight for truth and reconciliation, and stand up for working families, while Republicans, he said, aim to divide the nation and benefit a privileged few. A central theme of his remarks was an unwavering commitment to organized labor, which he credited with advancing the American dream and supporting middle-class prosperity. He pledged that Democrats will always defend the right to collectively bargain and oppose any effort to undermine unions. Jeffries also called for raising the federal minimum wage from $7.25 an hour and ensuring that no child in the United States goes hungry. He reaffirmed the party's dedication to protecting reproductive rights, noting Governor J.B. Pritzker's efforts in Illinois, and highlighted the need to address the rising cost of living. Jeffries accused Republicans of failing to fulfill promises to lower costs, instead fueling inflation and benefiting wealthy backers. He vowed that Democrats will work to build an affordable economy and overhaul the healthcare system so every American has access to high-quality, affordable care. Jeffries closed by stressing the importance of protecting Social Security and Medicare, describing them not as entitlements but as earned benefits. He delivered a clear warning to Republicans to keep their hands off these programs, today, tomorrow, and forever, underscoring that safeguarding them is a core Democratic principle.